Ash here. Just wanted to make a quick video while hopefully you're getting as excited as I am about dropping into Warcraft Classic. Today is Tuesday, May 21st, so tomorrow, May 22nd, Blizzard is going to be sending out a whole crap ton more of invites to do a beta stress test. So that should be very, very interesting, even if it is for a couple of hours. I'm really, really looking forward to it. But I just started thinking a little bit earlier today, and I wanted to do a quick vid on a couple of things that you really need to be prepared for those of you that either don't remember or never played Classic. Two very big things that will make your playing experience just a little bit better. So first things first, you're going to have to be patient. The auction house is going to be non-existent. And by what I mean by that is there's going to be an auction house, but when people start on August 26th or August the 27th, there's going to be nothing on the auction house. People aren't going to have any money. Like the mobs we're going to be killing, leveling from level 1 all the way up to however many levels we go up that first night, we're going to be getting pieces of copper, and eventually we'll be getting pieces of silver. But we're not going to have any money to buy anything. So even if you're one of those rare birds that just happens to get this really awesome BOE drop on a random mob out in the middle of the questing world, you're going to have to sit on that, and you're going to have to be patient, because if you were to put it up on the auction house immediately, no one else in the game is going to have the money to buy what it's worth. So you're going to have to be very stingy. You're going to have to be extremely patient. You can't just go willy-nilly and just start throwing things up on the auction house and expect to get money, because people aren't going to have money to spend. It's going to take several weeks probably for the in-game economy to start leveling out, and for people to get a feel, and for people to start having a little bit of extra cash to throw around. You may remember, or if you didn't play, you will find out very quickly. You know, all of the profession, all of your skills that you learn for whatever class you're playing, all of your professions, when you learn new recipes and new things to make, and buying ingredients and mats to make those things, that costs money, and that's money, and it goes up incrementally for every time you you level up in rank and in skill. So you're going to have to hold on to your money very closely, because you're just not going to have it to spend. The next thing I want to talk about, and just to give you a little bit of prep for, is if you're planning on making a tailor, great, because when that economy does level out, there's going to be a severe need for bags. Bags do not drop often. That was one, and it's even worse for the Horde. If I remember correctly, the Horde, low-level Horde characters had a much tougher time getting just the little 6-slot bags to drop off of random mobs. I think I can only remember one quest that gave a 6-slot bag as a quest reward. And if you're a hunter or a warlock or a class that requires a ranged an ammunition slot for like a quiver or an ammo pouch, that takes up a bag slot, so you automatically lose a slot for bags right then and there. And you're going to be needing a lot of food and a lot of water, something to drink and eat, because you're going to have to be drinking and eating after every pull, no matter if you're a mana user or if you just need the health from any random food item, because you're going to need that space for just the random items that you go about collecting and making for yourself, just to survive the questing experience. And those slots are at a premium. You're going to run out of food, run out of slots, run out of space very quickly, especially when you get to quests where you have to have, X amount of item for your profession skills and for eating and for drinking, and then you're going to get to a point where you're going to have to pick and choose, okay, do I destroy this item to make room for this item that I just dropped because it's a quest item and I need it? Getting back to town or getting back to a vendor, there's no mount with a vendor on it, so you can't just pop your mammoth and sell stuff and repair your stuff there. You're going to have to hoof it back to the nearest town, or near a city, and that takes time, and that's, time is money. So this game, Warcraft Classic is going to be a rude awakening for a lot of people. I'm stoked to go back to that world. I can't wait. But as long as you keep those two things in mind, be patient with items you're trying to sell, and even looking for items that you want to buy that you happen to need, because they're not going to be there in the first 2 days, maybe in the first few weeks, a couple of weeks, when Warcraft Classic launches. You're going to need to hold on to that money. You're going to need to be very stingy with all of your bag slot spaces, because both are very, very rare when the game starts out and you start rolling your new tunes on Warcraft Classic servers. So again, just those two things. Hopefully we will all be in the stress test beta for a couple hours tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I get that announcement on the launcher tomorrow when I get home from work, because I really, really, really want to explore and just do as much stuff and see as many things as I can in that limited amount of time, in those limited zones, those starter zones that they're going to be dropping us in. So hopefully I will see you in the beta test realm. If not, I'll see you definitely when Classic launches. Until then, please like and subscribe. The more you do that, the more I can make these videos in my spare time, which I really enjoy doing. But have a great night. Enjoy playing the game, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.